start with the garlic and the shallots.
Okay. And you've just chopped them really fine.
That's right, all blended.
Or blended fine.
Yeah. So what we're making basically is a paste. This dish, we call it Nasi Lemak in Singapore. And Nasi Lemak is rice cooked in coconut fat. Okay, so we'll fry it till it's fragrant and brown.
So you've kept the integrity of the dish.
That's right.
But reintroduced it to look a different way.
That's right.
That's all.
Yeah. And then now we're going to add the lemongrass and the galangal.
And quite a lot of it too.
Yes. This is like the base of almost any Southeast Asian curries and chilies. You know, we pound all the ingredients together and then we stir fry it till the fragrance come out.
I can
and
smell it
we
already.
add things to it. Yeah.
And these are all chilies now, eh?
Yeah, now we'll add the chilies. It takes a while for the chili to caramelize and the flavors to mix together.
Yes.
The coriander powder.
Coriander powder.
This is after we add the candle nut and the curry powder.
So this is just coriander?
Yes.
Yes, and curry powder.
Yes.
So kuzbarao curry.
Yeah. And when you are blending all the ingredients, if sometimes it gets a bit tough, you can add some oil or some water just to get it going. Okay. Because we're going to fry it anyway, so the water will evaporate.
So you're making a dry paste right
That's right, yes, yes. The other thing we need to do now is the peanuts and the ikan bilis, which is the dried fish. And this is very simple. We just need to deep fry these two ingredients. And together with the paste that we've made earlier.
So you're putting it back on the heat?
Yes, putting it on the heat.
With a little bit of oil?
The oil will come out.
Oh, it's already coming out.
Yes,
Okay.
that's right. Yeah.
But he just put some oil in there.
If you look at this right now, it's like a chili paste, which you can, we eat it with rice most of the time in Singapore. And
like
usually,
a condiment.
Yeah. And what we're trying to do is to make this dry. And we're going to add the peanuts and the ikan bilis.
And you're not chopping it or anything. You want the texture.
No, that's right. We want the texture. And to let it all glue together, we'll add some sugar.
Oh, sugar.
So you're going to have spicy flavors. You're going to have texture. You're going to have sweetness.
Sweet, yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So now this is part one. We finished part one, which is the condiment that's going to go on top of the scallops.
Okay.
Part two now, we cook some rice. The rice with the coconut milk. What we do is we will actually use the remaining of the coconut milk and blend it into almost like a rice pudding. So the rice has now become a sauce, and the fragrance of the coconut is really amazing. And okay, so we're cooking a bit more with the coconut milk.
And this is not coconut cream, this is coconut milk. There's
Yeah,
a difference.
yes, that's right. Coconut cream is usually the first squeeze. It's almost like extra virgin olive oil.
Yes.
And again, when I use the first squeeze of coconut milk, which is the cream, I usually don't cook it. It'll be the last thing I put in.
Right, because it's so fatty and flavorful.
Exactly.
Okay.
Chef Gino tells me he's not going to blend it, but we are supposed to blend this. Okay, so it becomes a cream and almost like a rice porridge.
Like a pudding.
Yeah, like a pudding. So this is actually the sauce.
Yes.
Okay. Next is the scallops. And you could do a fish fillet with this as well. It would work just as well. It could be a main course. If you want it to be a starter, 3 scallops. Beautiful. Some pepper. See, now the scallops are really nice and caramelized.
Yeah.
And we're going to plate it with this really pretty scallop shell. So the assembly is quite easy. A dollop of the cream.
That is the rice and coconut that he cooked previously, and it's almost like a porridge or rice pudding consistency. So that's the base.
And then we top it with the spices.
So this is the spice mixture with the fish and the peanuts that he cooked down. You can imagine what this is going to be like.
And the laksa leaves, curry leaves that we were talking about earlier, we just very easily deep fry them, and they become like this. And they work as a great garnish.
And something crisp. You can actually eat it.
That's right. Yeah. And there you have it. That's our first course. It's the scallop.